side, 2 times for the west and the east coast. No times for you hoes and the snake shit. Lot of hollow tips gunning through the peephole. What they saying, where they at? They ain't running shit. Too divine and entwined with the beat though. They can't take nothing from me. One time for my dogs.
Yo, what's good, Macho Sports
Flex?
It's your boy Sway checking in.
It's your boy JP checking in.
It's your boy Zay checking in one time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see the NBA, right? Y'all see it, right? Y'all saw it. I know we saw it. So,
I
Jose, I know you saw it. I don't know if Sway was able to see it.
You been watching the Late Show, Sway?
Man, he did say they're going to get off to a late start.
Yeah, I mean, he's talking all that shit, man. Still won that opening night game.
I mean, for real, Curry over there dominating in L.A. Over there took care of the Lakers first.
The Warriors are showing California who's the king in California.
I mean, he went 21 points with a triple-double, 10 assists, 10 rebounds against the Lake Show. And then
The Late Show.
And then he goes off for 45 points, 10 rebounds. I mean, he went off. You know what I mean? So
it was a close game, though, at the end of the day, though.
Hey, Jose, who are you going for, though? The Clippers or the Golden State Warriors?
I was going for the Warriors. I mean, I told you the Warriors are my pick to win the finals this year.
Oh, so you're jumping on the bandwagon for sure.
I mean, bro, it's not that I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I'm just saying they're my favorite team.
Oh, okay.
Like to win the finals this year, they're my favorite. I'm picking them to win the finals against the Bucks.
okay. Yeah. So
Just remember, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Actually, you know what? I didn't pick the Bucks. I picked the Heat.
with your MVP, Tyler Harrell.
I mean, the Heat beat the shit out of the Bucks the other day. 137-95. That was a really good game. I don't know if y'all watched that one. 40-point loss, man.
I was already too stunned. Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks dominated over Dallas.
Man, that was a good game too, bro. Where was Luka at?
Man, it's because I think it's Trae Young. He has a better cast supporting him. So I think that's where it's at. Because I really think that Luka be trying to do everything by himself.
See, but
that's the thing.
But then everybody's saying he's gonna be the next generation. Like everybody was last season, they were comparing him. So why don't y'all bring the same energy with my boy LeBron? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want one man.
What you mean? LeBron has the most support out of everybody in the league.
LeBron can't win it without a supporting cast.
Name me someone who has more support on their team than LeBron. I'll wait.
He has the most support this year for sure.
Almost every year he wins a championship.
For sure this year.
For sure. So it might look like he might get another
Because
win.
the owner of the Lakers even told him and Anthony Davis, it was your choice to bring Russell in.
Okay.
Because they had already a trade for Buddy Howe from Sacramento.
Well, I'll tell you what, that big three in Los Angeles, bro. I mean, they couldn't do anything against the Warriors, so we'll see what happens.
But like they said though, that Russell Westbrook has to adjust. He got to know his role on that team.
That's what they said when he came to Houston, and you know what happened there.
Well, we'll keep an eye because it's a long season, 82 games this season.
Matter of fact, they play tonight.
They will.
We'll see what adjustments he does.
I mean, how long you think it's gonna take for them to catch on? Mid-season?
I think Phoenix gonna beat them tonight.
Like I said, man, I think the first season. I mean, the first couple of games they're gonna struggle. It's a whole brand new roster. Carmelo's never played with none of these guys. Maybe Russell Westbrook. So I mean, they could probably. If anything,
interesting about that Russell and Carmelo.
If anything, if I was a Lakers head coach, I would have used Russ and Carmelo's second unit off the bench.
Over here, all these top players on the Lakers.
I don't know if y'all saw that about Russ and Carmelo, man, but they did that little ritual tip-off that they usually do. I don't know if y'all saw the video on that where they did the tip-off as the Lakers, the one they used to do as when they were members of the Thunder. It's kind of funny looking. Like Russ does like some kind of ballerina type shit and like dribbles the ball in. It's funny. I got to show you guys a video.
Yeah, but look, all these top players are already on the Lakers. A lot of them made the top 75. You know? A lot of them on the top 75. A lot of players got left out. I mean, there's too many players to talk about right now on the top 75. We'll go ahead and put the link in so you can look at it yourself. But who do y'all think got snubbed?
Yeah, let us know who got snubbed. I mean, there's a couple honorable mentions on there that I would say, should have been on there over certain players. There's some players on there that, I mean, I can't even say I really know their names or know any of their stats like that,
I'm going to just pick one for sure. Klay Thompson was not on there. He's a 3-time champion. As soon as he went down, you see the Warriors almost weren't the same team. I mean, he's a defensive player, too. He's a two-way player, so I don't see how he didn't get in there. That's one guy where I'm like, what? Another one I saw was Dwight Howard, so that he didn't get in either. It's crazy.
Dwight Howard, man, but see, the reason for Dwight Howard, I think it's, well, no, I mean, see, I wouldn't say even the off-field issues, you know what I mean? Like, or the off-court issues or whatever that he be having. But because, I mean, people like Kawhi Leonard made it in, Kawhi has a lot of off-court issues as well, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, bro. I mean, that is one that I would say got snubbed. It was Dwight Howard, for sure, because, I mean, he was great on all the teams that he played for.
What about you, Soy? Who do you think?
Would you say currently in the NBA right now, or?
It was all time.
I would go with Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, he did get snubbed too. And then another one where I was shocked was Vince Carter. Vince Carter didn't even get in. Nah.
Man.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Man,
so,
like, come on.
I mean, who else did y'all not see on that list that thought y'all that should have made it?
Yeah, go ahead and comment down below and let us know who you guys, like I said, think got snubbed. Definitely a couple players on there that could have made it.
Yeah, man. And talking about not making a list, not being there, Ben Simmons is not mentally ready to play.
Yeah, I saw that, man. He said he wasn't, fully capacitive to play. Like, man.
Well, you know what Doc Rivers said? Get the out of the gym.
Yeah, Doc Rivers went over there, tried to talk to him. A few things already have happened in that. He's requested a trade 4 months ago. They don't want to trade him. Maury already went on a radio station, said that they're not trading him unless they can get a what was the word? Difference maker. He's gonna remain bullish. You know what I mean? He's not gonna trade.
I mean, that's one thing about it. I mean, I can say about Daryl Morey is he's a good general manager in the sense of, like, bro, he tries to get as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? For whatever. I mean, you see what he did with the Rockets. He created a good team. They just weren't able to finish. But that, I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? But at this point, it's like, man, he's such a toxic player to your team that are you going to really continue to just sit there and
he said
be
he
bullish
would
about it?
He said he would. And then he already got suspended this game, the first game.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, and then Joel Embiid's comments. At this point, I don't care about that man. He does whatever he wants.
Yeah. See,
so
that just looks bad on the team, you know what I mean, on the squad. Like, what are y'all gonna do, man? You know what I mean? I mean, they won. They won. They beat the Pelicans, but it's just, man, I don't know, man. They need to do something about him because obviously he doesn't want to be there. You know what I mean? We'll see how they do against the Nets tonight, man.
Yeah, and they were such a great team last year with him, so it's like it's crazy that they want to blame him for that loss, but then let's see how they do without him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They wanted to blame him, but let's see how you are without him then. Mm-hmm. I think he wants to prove a point. Just what were you going to mention?
The Boston versus the Knicks game. Did you check that game out? It went to overtime.
No, I didn't see that game. When was that, on Wednesday?
I think so.
What was the final score?
I think the Knicks, I know for sure the Julius Randle then won. He hit the game-winning shot.
Man.
And guess what he did? Threw the ball in the stands and got fined.
Yeah, I saw that he got fined. A lot of crazy stuff.
But let me ask something. So him throwing the ball in the stands, was that like something that like, was he throwing it at the fans, or was he throwing it out there like, hey, here you go guys, like this is the game winning ball?
I did that.
Man, see, and that kind of stuff, man, like the NBA needs to, like, man, that's like the NFL with the taunting play, you know what I mean, with the taunting calls and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, to me, that's one of those stuffs that takes the fun out of the game, man, you know what I mean? Like, the player wanted to throw the game-winning ball to one of the fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a memorable moment, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I would kind of be on the side of the player if he's just doing that for the fans. But
then again, we got to go back and look at the replay, but I know he got fined for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of silly if you ask me, but...
And then this guy from Boston, what's his name, Jose? I was telling you about him earlier. What's his name?
Oh, Enes Kanter?
Yeah, man, from Boston. You saw what he did? Man, that's crazy how they're getting the games blocked out over there.
Yeah, over in China.
Yeah. He was talking about a few things, political things, and how that can help the NBA lose some money.
I mean...
What would you do in that situation with that guy? He's on your team.
But, I mean, see, when you look at it, like, the NBA has been, exposed for their involvement with China. You know what I mean? Before, I mean, remember Daryl Morey, working with China over there as well.
Yeah, man, I think it's crazy. He's trying to make a stand and raise awareness for what he believes in, and then,
He'll probably end up getting fined for that or something.
It's crazy, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, back to the NBA. I was just going to go off because he brought up Boston, Ken. But, yeah, there's a bunch of big games tonight. A bunch of them. There's a bunch of good games tonight.
Yeah, you got, Bulls and Pistons are playing right now. You got, not the Bulls and Pistons, my bad, that's my mistake. The Knicks and Magic are playing right now. The Knicks are actually winning that 43-22 right now.
Live updates.
Cavaliers and Hornets are playing each other right now. Pacers are playing the Wizards.
Talking about Boston, they just started 2-0 against the Raptors. So there's going to be a bunch of games, guys. I mean, who y'all excited for?
I actually want to see, like I said, what the 76ers can do against the Nets, man, without,
Ben Simmons.
See what they can do. That game's still tied right now, 0-0, so just started. But we'll see what happens.
They got two good centers, though, Philly. They got Andre Drummond and big boy Embiid.
Hey, we were talking about, the teams or whatever. The Spurs actually won the other night, bro.
Who they beat?
Can't remember who it was, to be honest, bro. The Magic. They beat the Magic 123-97, so that was like a 30-point win. That's impressive if you ask me, honestly.
You seen the Rockets score?
The Rockets?
They got blown out by the Timberwolves.
Man, stop it, for real?
Yeah.
It's 124-106.
That's because they came back, but they were losing by like...
I mean, we're starting a new age. I mean, come on. You want to talk about the late show, and then give our young guys some chance, man. We're going to have to face y'all eventually. Don't worry.
Y'all going to play the Thunder today, man.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
That'll be a good test for us.
We play the Nuggets. If we can beat the Nuggets, I don't know. I mean, maybe the Spurs do got something left in the tank.
Yeah, man.
Popovich is that coach, man, that can make something out of nothing.
Man, Grayson Allen got an extension for 2 years worth $20 million with Milwaukee.
With the Bucks, yeah, I saw that. There's also a few other players that already got paid too. Wendell Carter Jr., 4 years, $50 million, over there with the with the Magic, and then there's the Pacers also who signed Malcolm Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, I can't see some of these names. That was a 2-year, $45 million with the Pacers. It guaranteed him $89 million over the next 4 seasons.
That's crazy.
I know. These players are getting paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
So
crazy how much money they get paid. Hey, what? I mean, like, I want to talk about Lakers and Phoenix game tonight, man. That's gonna be a very good game. It's at 9:00. Who y'all think's gonna win that one, man?
Lakers.
Phoenix.
I think Phoenix gonna beat them. Chris Paul gonna do him up.
I think Russ has his revenge game back.
I think Chris Paul gonna do up Russ.
He does way better.
He gonna break his ankles.
Man,
I'm calling it right now. Chris Paul gonna break Russell Westbrook's ankles.
Russell Westbrook scored 8 points, right? All right, so they only lost by like 7. So if he would have got at least a 20 piece, we would have won.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's a bunch of good games. Pelican versus the Bulls, Spurs versus Nuggets, the Jazz versus the Kings, Suns versus Lakers. That's just tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Let's just start.
Yeah, so, I mean, let us know what games you are most excited for. What's your favorite team?
Yeah, but anyways, don't forget to strike out that like button, sack that subscribe button, and dunk your comment down below, you guys. Let us know what you think about the NBA this week.
Boom, shakalaka.
We're going to go ahead and flex out of this.
Work, then work again. What goes around comes around, cycle continuing. Mind on my money, I'm all about dividends. Only catch flight to you, all of your feelings, kid. Bumping tips and Jxxy.R know that they feeling it. All in their mouth like a feeling is. Go bring a dentist in. I've been tuned in like I'm off of that Ritalin. Hop in that booth and start riddling. Any